Hello everybody. Today it seems like we are in the legendary M3 Lee tank, which has a turret on top and a turret on top of that, and which none of those can be returned in World of Tanks, can be rotated in World of Tanks. But they can be rotated in Heroes and Generals by the same person. Of course, because of this, it enables 3 personnel to actually drive the same tank, although I'm the driver, of course, because I own this tank. I own you! Because I own this tank. Well, let's see what we can get out of here. Okay, first defender kill. Put the volume a little down because, oh, see, there's a German. The machine guns on this are quite weedy, if I'm honest. They're not the machine guns we expect a tank to have. They don't work the specific way normal machine guns work. They come from the side. I'm gonna show you a little bit later, but they're weird and they need some time getting used to. Now, let's see if we can actually get this guy. Where is he? Oh, hello there. He doesn't seem to have any anti-tank on him. Oh, hello there. Yup. You're not for a tank. Oh, damn. You all seem to have some interest on these little HE rounds I'm shooting at you. Oh, hello there. No, it doesn't really work that way. Works the other way around. See these machine guns? They come from this side. They're quite weird. Up, 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 up. Damn it. Jeez. But they're having a hard time because I'm here. Jesus. Ah! Machine gun rampage. It was actually cool if this thing would have something like a Gatling or something on the side. Well, let's get into the other battle. It seems we're on the same bloody map once again in our journey towards the end of nothing, because I guess this series of Heroes and Generals is gonna last for quite a while. Now, since I've got into this game and really like it. And I've spent more than 200 hours on it, which of course isn't much compared to the hours that somebody has spent on the game called CSGO, which of course has much more players than this game and probably has much more hours played on the game than this thing. But it doesn't still mean that this game is very bad, does it? It just means that they're different, and it just means that the other one is more famous, I guess. Well, anyway, enough about games and, you know, comparing this to some other game. The Heroes and Generals is a game of its own, and that's why I play it. Not War Thunder, not World of Tanks currently, because I don't play tanks all the time either. So much variety in this game. I love it. I love it. Now, let's get into the main road, the golden main road, yes, I know, and try to find some victims for the legendary, or not so legendary maybe, the 75mm M2 cannon. Now, in real life, as far as I know, this thing was actually quite effective. One, because of the turret on top and the sponsor mounted 75mm gun right here, what I'm using, which is of course the more powerful one. As far as I've heard, this thing was especially good with the high explosive round it carried because, well, the gun didn't have much velocity, which enabled the high explosive to have much more, you know, TNT in it, that it wouldn't blow in the barrel, you know. Oh, there's a sneaky little German. Okay, he's probably okay. Let's shoot him with machine guns. He won't get far. Sorry, mate. So, yeah, and it could also shoot AP. Now, I'm not a tank specialist, but I've been Haven't even read anything about the tanks, just been watching some other YouTubers about tanking and stuff like that. I don't know. Oh, he bounced. Haha. Now I have a chance to actually get him. Die! Oh, we got both of each other. Well, now I've destroyed 2 armor and a bunch of other guys. So, yes. Is the M3 really bad? I don't think so. Is it in World of Tanks bad? Yes, it is. Yes, it is bad in that game, or at least so I've heard. I think there are a lot worse tier 4 tanks in World of Tanks, however. Well, because tier 4 is just a tier of rubbish in World of Tanks. One, because it gets the shittiest matchmaking ever. Tier 4 tanks, light tanks, medium tanks, I don't know what you want to call them. Shitty tier 4 tanks get up to meet as a KV1. No, not the KV1S, but something like a KV2, KV85, and you know, SU-100Ys. The Russian ones are pretty famous, of course, because Russia is so strong. Anyway, back to Heroes and Generals. Now, we do have Russia in this game, of course, but the special thing, or the mind-bogglingly weird thing, and the Russians, you know, so-called Tech 3, or whatever you want to call it, well, the tank arsenal doesn't have a KV-1 in it. Most people are like, what? How does it not have a KV-1 in it? Now, in case you don't know what KV-1 is, it's probably the most numerous tank that Soviets built to encounter the German Blitzkrieg, and it worked pretty damn well. Now I'm getting blown off because my mother just shouted me something. I hope you didn't hear it, because I don't really like to get my videos being wasted on, or you know, well, continuing. Yes, so the KV-1 is not in this game, at least yet. The IS-2 is in this game, but it was not so numerous, and apparently because it's a big tank and has a big gun, it was pretty expensive to build. Now, don't take anything what I say for granted, because as I said, I'm not a tank specialist. I do not know anything about tanks really, other than they're just cool and they're overpowered in Heroes and Generals, and they're in World of Tanks, of course. And World of Tanks is basically the thing that got me into tanks and the tank world, and World of War II, so far to say. Well, I was interested in World War II even before World of Tanks. Now, the ones of you who haven't played World of Tanks, I don't know, you should watch somebody else play World of Tanks, or tutorials, getting started videos. I don't know, it's a fun game for a while. I don't feel like playing it too much today. Oh, hello. Fellow tanker, get in. Yeah. But enough about World of Tanks. I've been talking about it because it's related to tanks, and it's the most famous tank game out there. I'm not saying it's the best, because you don't really get to see the whole raw power of tanks while you're only shooting against tanks. As in World of Tanks you are, but that's kind of the, you know, World of Tanks is World of Tanks. I mean, if you'd add infantry to the game, or planes, it would pretty much go wasted. Oh, lucky kill steal right there. But yeah, you really get to shred people off with a tank in this game, because this has planes, everything basically that a tank can fight against. Now, of course, there's not ships, because I don't know why do you want ships in a game that has maps that have no water. Ships basically fought against ships, pretty much only. I don't think a tank even has ever shot a tank or a ship. What am I talking about here? Sorry, my speech can go a little gibberish. I don't know. a little weird and weedy when I'm playing, as I've said in my previous episode of Heroes and Generals, because I'm focusing on the game most of the time. The moments I'm not, I probably get killed, as you have probably seen. Oh, that's a tank destroyed again. And now my tank is destroyed for a change. And the match ends. Now, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Heroes and Generals. Now, this was kind of like a mini episode, I guess I should call it. But, yeah. It's basically something new to the ordinary infantry style of my videos. And I know, they're all showing the bloody same map. And that's mainly because I'm grinding money, and mainly because I like skirmish maps. Playing them is not expensive, it doesn't waste all your money, you know that kind of stuff. But of course, hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. Really appreciate it, of course, if there's anything like that. But yeah, I think we will see, even after this episode, if you request more. I don't know, doesn't matter what you say, I'm gonna do these videos. You like them, give it a thumbs up, maybe subscribe. If you don't like them, just stay out of my channel, okay? Because yeah, you don't want to see what you don't want to see. However, I hope you guys enjoyed, as it's the millionth time I've said. But yeah, see you around.